This just in. Good evening. Tonight we are going to be talking to the director of the Blunderbuss Flower Show.
I thought it was a film I was directing.
Good evening, Mr. Real and Steep Rose.
Yes.
Could you describe the flowers that we're going to be seeing in this flower show?
Ignore the flowers. That's not what I was here for. I'm directing a film, a bit of nudity, but not much nudity. But, well, you know, I mean, all films have nudity in them nowadays. But, well, it's not much. It's roughly 40-60. I'm not sure what ratio it is for nudity. Probably 60. But anyway, that's what I'm directing. I'm not directing the flower show. I'm directing this film. This film's important to the. Okay. What flower questions do you want to ask me?
Well, that's precisely the point. I was concerning petal size. How are we going to be seeing? Are we going to see a return to the more conventional large petal size this year? What are your views?
This interview's over. I'm not talking about this. Come on, petal.
I'm afraid that the interviewee has just left the room. In light of this unusual development, here are a few questions.
I was checking my flower thing. If you ask me controversial questions about petal size, what do you expect? I mean, come on.
My sincerest apologies. It is a sensitive topic amongst certain circles, and I was completely ignorant of that fact. I apologise. On behalf of BBC 8, I'm very sorry.
I thought this was BBC 9.
Who told you that?
You.
Well, it's BBC 8, I'm afraid. We are paying you by hour, so...
okay, let's go, let's keep going, come on. Let's get this interview done.
Excellent. Well, concerning the penis-shaped flowers in last year's show, do you think we'll see a return of them, or were they just the guests at the flower show?
I'm not sure what you're talking about, but I'm sure if there's anything to do with nudity, we'll see it again.
Yes, I suspected so. I noticed you brought a dog in today.
Oh yes, we'll have dog-shaped flowers as well.
Exactly. I see. Right.
And vase-shaped flowers, magazine-shaped flowers. Well, any flower, any shape you want. I mean, if you want a shape of, well, if you want a shape of a table, a magazine again, a camera, a filmer, whatever. It works.
So we're going to be seeing a new angle this year then. Something intrepid and intriguing. Or
right, I'll talk about the film now. I've not got any actors yet. Okay, it's not really a film. It's more of a commercial, but but yeah, it's let's talk about the flowers.
I see. Well, the flower show has been going on for quite a while. You've inherited the title of Chief Superior Under Director from the previous man, King Shifty. What is your opinion of the man?
I just don't like the man. He's a very horrible man.
I see. Yes.
He kicked my dog accidentally.
Was that your flower or the dog?
He kicked the dog.
Question.
I was on my walk, and he was walking very slowly, and he touched the dog with his foot, and from then on I paced him. That's it, really.
I see. Well,
everyone exploits the people and kills them and all that around the village, but he's the worst of them because I hate him.
Excellent. Okay. Well, we're going to be talking to more senior members, to other members of regarding the flower show in just a moment. For now, here is a commercial break. Good evening. Lovely afternoon, isn't it? Right, this is a minefield. More on that later. I tried to find more senior members concerning the flower show, but they've all left abruptly for reasons that they couldn't mention because they were in a hurry. Anyway, there are some flowers here today, and I will try and find them. This is a large flower. That's a weed growing behind it, but that's a flower. It's a very dense structure. I think it belonged to the man who was here earlier.
This flower trade, I presume.
But hello, curious Russian man.
Oh no, I Polish. I buy premium flower for premium price.
I see. Yes, of course. It is mine. I do own the flower. What prices are we talking here?
Credit card. I pay.
I see.
I pay dog or credit card. Which?
A choice. What qualities does the dog pertain to?
It eats flowers and it talks and it. Oh, it doesn't talk actually. I lie. I lie to make better deal for myself. But credit card. I pay in credit card. You have credit card. That's
I accept all forms of credit cards because they all fit in my pocket.
Oh, I have flower now. I exit scene. I exit scene, you fool.
Okay, well, I made quite a deal there. I'm sure that that man will be quite interested to see what happens to his credit card in the next few months. Morning to you. That was a man representing the voice of the gays across the world, as I recall. It's a bit he's having trouble with that gate there. Gays do not have high order intelligence. We consider them somewhere between goldfish and dogs in terms of their intellectual hierarchy. There he is, looking dejected. That's one of the reasons why gays always look quite depressed. They find even the most mundane mechanical tasks very difficult to perform, which is why they tend to have sex with each other. It's quite easy by comparison to do that, and it makes them feel happy. Unfortunately, this man has locked himself out of his own house, so he cannot have sex with anybody, not even himself.
Support the Gays Can't Open Gays campaign!
I'm sure he said can't open doors, but maybe he's referring to gays after all. After long hours of heckling and much bother, I found flowers in the flower show.
Excuse me, do you mind if I take you off shot just for a second so I can film this Buddhist thing?
Buddhist? Yes, a Buddhist. They're common in this part of Britain, making money off poor people. They made a great industry out of exploiting the poor because no one suspects them. Devilish blighters. Oh, there's a dog. More on that after we have listened to this man making a business deal with a peasant. It appears the peasant has not been doing very well. His 10,000 acres of land are not yielding much crop.
In the name of Buddha!
I've been hit by him. I could sue him for assault, but unfortunately the legal practice that the Buddhists use is an extremely wealthy one. I would lose it. I would be destroyed on the spot.
Attack!
And I've been assaulted again. With any luck, justice shall be done from
Recording.
I'm bored. I've run out of things to do, and there's nothing to talk about flowers because they're shit. I found that the terrorist is quite an interesting person, though. I'm just about to chase him in order to interview him. We'll do that now. Excuse me, Mr. Terrorist. What are you doing? Probably the word. Now, excuse me. You seem to have run out of breath, so you might be able to spare a few words while you can. He doesn't appear to understand English, but that means the interview will last much longer, I assume. Now, regarding the pay rates of your workers, I've heard that it's roughly around 2 pence a day. Now, I know little of the economics of this matter, but I do know that I cannot buy much for 2 pence a day. That may be true, but I did not understand it. I may have caused offence. Apparently most English words in Chinese mean swear words. And that was probably one as well. A Buddhist terrorist regarding flowers, terrorism, gaydom, and various other topics, including economics and agriculture. This is BBC 8. Do TV watchers have any money, or do they care about what they watch? Good night.